Level 1. Nature. These are the places you can only visit on Google Earth. North Sentinel Island in the Indian Ocean, for example, is home to the highly independent Sentinelese tribe. They've avoided all contact with the modern world for thousands of years and are determined to keep it that way. Approach their island and you'll be met with arrows. Trust me, even government helicopters have been attacked. Then there's Surtsey Island, off of Iceland. It emerged from the sea in 1963 and became nature's own lab. Only scientists are allowed to study how life develops from scratch. It remains one of the purest ecosystems on Earth. Niihau Island in Hawaii is often called the Forbidden Island. Privately owned and strictly protected, it's home to a small native population living without electricity or modern conveniences. Only relatives, invited guests of the Robinson family, U.S. Navy personnel, and government officials are allowed to visit. Antarctica's Lake Vostok is a hidden world, sealed under nearly 2.5 miles, 4 kilometers of ice for millions of years. Scientists think it might hold ancient microbes or life forms adapted to eternal darkness. Exploration here is rare and tightly controlled to avoid contamination, keeping most of its secrets buried beneath the ice. And lastly, there's the Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan. This massive crater has been burning non-stop since the 1970s after a drilling accident released methane gas. Scientists set the gas alight to stop it from spreading, but it's burned ever since. The toxic fumes and burning landscape make it extremely hazardous, and access is strictly restricted. It's a haunting, surreal reminder of what happens when nature and human mistakes intersect. Level 2. Wastelands. The Kyshtym disaster zone in Russia is the site of one of history's worst nuclear accidents. In 1957, an explosion at the Mayak Production Association, a major Soviet nuclear facility, released deadly radiation, forcing entire towns to evacuate. Soviet authorities covered up much of the disaster, but the area remains uninhabitable to this day. Abandoned villages and remaining radiation make it a deadly, silent reminder of a forgotten tragedy. Then there's Zone Rouge in France, a ghostly reminder of World War I. This red zone is so full with unexploded bombs, toxic chemicals, and rotting trenches that it's been abandoned for over 100 years. Entire villages were evacuated and left to rot under poisoned soil. Even today, the land is too dangerous to enter, preserving this battlefield as a time capsule of war. Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands looks like paradise, but hides a dark history. It was the site of 23 U.S. nuclear tests in the 1940s and 50s, including the Castle Bravo test, which was 1,000 times more powerful than Hiroshima. The fallout forced the evacuation of its inhabitants, and the atoll remains mostly uninhabited due to radiation. Access is restricted, and mutated sharks roam the waters. Beneath the turquoise waves lies a chilling reminder of humanity's destructive power. Level 3. Military and Government. The juicy stuff. This is where many conspiracy theories come to life. While everyone's heard about Area 51, have you heard about Dugway Proving Ground, often called Area 52? Hidden in the Utah desert, this military site is just as secretive, with a reputation that's even more unsettling. Officially, it's used for testing chemical and biological weapons, but rumors of UFO experiments and advanced weapons spread around it. Unauthorized access is not an option. Warning signs, armed guards, and its remote location make sure of that. Pine Gap in Australia is another mystery. It's a joint US-Australian intelligence base that works on satellite surveillance, or so they claim. Speculation ranges from secret weapons testing to extraterrestrial communications. Locals have reported strange lights in the sky and unexplained sounds, fueling theories about what really goes on there. Then there's the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, a narrow strip of land that's ironically one of the most heavily guarded places on Earth. Stretching 160 miles long and about 2.5 miles wide, it's lined with fences, landmines, and watchtowers. Civilians are banned from most of the zone, and the tension is impossible to miss. Adding to the creepiness, nature has taken over parts of it, creating an unexpected wildlife haven. And then there's Russia's Mount Yamantau, a place shrouded in Cold War secrecy. Officially a mining project, it's widely believed to be a massive underground bunker or a wartime command center. Satellite images reveal extensive underground tunnels, but locals remain silent. Whatever it is, it's a big, secret, and very off-limits. Level 4 Doomsday Zones. These are the places built to protect humanity, or what's left of it, when disaster strikes. Take the Svalbard Global Seed Vault in Norway. Hidden inside a frozen mountain, this Doomsday Vault stores over 1 million seed samples from around the world, acting as a backup for global agriculture. The entrance may appear modest, but beyond it lies one of the most secure locations on the planet. Only a select group of scientists and officials are allowed inside to ensure its preservation for future generations. The Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center in Virginia, USA. This top-secret bunker serves as a backup command center for the U.S. government during catastrophic events, from nuclear attacks to natural disasters. While its exact operations are classified, we know it's fully self-sustaining, stocked with supplies to keep officials safe and operational indefinitely. In Switzerland, there's the Swiss Fort Knox, a network of ultra-secure bunkers hidden within the Swiss Alps. Originally built during the Cold War, these facilities have been transformed into high-tech data and asset storage centers. They house everything from gold reserves to critical digital backups, and are built to endure nuclear strikes and natural disasters. Access is highly restricted, and their exact locations are closely guarded secrets. And finally, there's the Cheyenne Mountain Complex in Colorado Springs, USA. Buried under 1,800 feet, 550 meters of solid granite, this massive bunker was built during the Cold War to survive nuclear attacks. Today, it serves as the headquarters for NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command, and remains one of the most secure facilities in the world. Its enormous reinforced steel doors are designed to hold up against explosions and prevent unauthorized entry. Level 5 Sacred. Japan's Ise Grand Shrine, the holiest site in Shintoism. This isn't an average temple. It's rebuilt every 20 years using centuries-old techniques. At its center lies the innermost sanctuary, housing sacred artifacts. It's so exclusive that only a select group of priests and priestesses are allowed inside. Now to a place that bans women and even female animals, except cats and hens. What makes cats and hens VIPs, right? I'll tell you. Mount Athos in Greece has been home to monks for over 1,000 years. This sacred site requires men to obtain special permits, with only a few granted each year, while cats are allowed for pest control and hens for their eggs, used in food and religious ceremonies. Then there's the Vatican Secret Archives, which are more restricted than secret. These archives hold centuries of history, from papal letters to medieval treaties. A few scholars are allowed access each year, and even then, they can only view select documents. While rumors spread about hidden secrets or proof of aliens, the Vatican insists the archives are nothing more than a historical collection. Level 6 Mythical. Atlantis is the ultimate forbidden city. First described by the Greek philosopher Plato, this supposed advanced civilization was said to have sunk beneath the waves in a single day and night. Experts debate whether it's pure fiction or based on real history, just like the Minoan civilization. Either way, countless explorers and treasure hunters have searched the oceans, hoping to uncover its ruins. So far, they haven't. Then there's Shambhala, a mythical utopian kingdom said to be hidden in the Himalayas. Ancient Buddhist texts describe it as a place of ultimate enlightenment and peace. But don't pack your hiking boots just yet. Legends claim only the purest souls can find it, and it's guarded by protectors who ensure it remains untouched. El Dorado, the legendary city of gold, has fascinated treasure hunters for centuries. From Spanish explorers to modern adventurers, the idea of a golden city hidden deep in South America has inspired countless expeditions, most of which ended in failure. Many have even lost their lives chasing riches that might not even exist. And finally, there's the hollow earth theory. The idea that beneath the Earth's surface lies a hidden world complete with its own sun, advanced civilizations, and maybe even dinosaurs. Well, I wonder if they also have crazy long airport lines and Karens. Scientists dismiss it as pseudoscience, but that hasn't stopped adventurers from trying to prove it. Level 7 Cosmic. Here we are, the final frontier. The dark side of the moon isn't actually dark, it's just the side that never faces Earth. Still, it's wrapped in mystery. Some believe it could hide alien bases or secret lunar outposts. In 2019, China's Chang'e 4 spacecraft became the first to land on the far side, but its findings were, well, underwhelming, unless more moon dust is your idea of groundbreaking. Mars, our red neighbor, might be more fascinating. Rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance have sent back incredible data, but certain areas are still off limits, even to them. NASA says these zones might contain microbial life, and disturbing them could ruin any chance of studying it. Of course, some think there's more to it. Ancient ruins, underground bunkers, or even remnants of past civilizations that are being quietly explored. But nothing compares to black holes, the ultimate no-go zones. These cosmic monsters have gravity so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. Cross the event horizon, the point of no return, and time and space warp into something we can't fully comprehend. Some scientists believe black holes could be wormholes to other universes or remnants of alien megastructures. But unless you're ready to be spaghettified, we'll never know. There's also the Kuiper Belt, a mysterious donut-shaped region beyond Neptune packed with icy bodies and strange phenomena. Then there's the Great Attractor, a gravitational anomaly pulling entire galaxies, including ours, toward it at incredible speeds. What exactly is it? No one knows for sure, as it's hidden behind the dense core of the Milky Way. Finally, we have the multiverse theory. What if parallel universes exist, just out of reach, a sliver of reality we can't access? These could be the most forbidden places of all, not because anyone is keeping us out, but because we simply don't know how to get there. Would you like me to make a special video about some of these topics? To watch every level of alien life, watch the video you now see on the screen. My name is Matt, and I thank you for watching.